Okay. So, you don't have yours, Amanda?
Yeah, I got it now. I ain't got it always finished because we being in and out and me at the beach, but I got some of it.
Okay, well, read us what you got. Oh, and let me mention now, Tanya hadn't yet gave hers a title. She hadn't yet gave hers a title, but I got a feeling she's going to write a little more with that. Okay, go ahead, Amanda.
Okay. Mine was about a schoolgirl. Her name was Blossom. Blossom is a beautiful schoolgirl who loves school and her family. So her and her sister, Kim, is a Friday night decided to step out on the town. They go to get something to eat at the bar. There he is, the finest man there, but he looking at me. Why me? Kim, oh, my God, he's looking at you. He's coming over. So sad.
Go ahead, girl.
He's come over.
Blossom.
What's your name?
Blossom hot in her tail already.
Yeah. Okay, what's your name? Blossom. The woman, he could have had every woman he wanted, but he wanted me. He had money, car. He was the finest man in town. He was a street hustler, but didn't mind going for what he wanted. Kim was getting mad at me because he was getting me out of school and stuff. So I decided to get in this last fight with my sister Kim and pack and stuff and go with him with apartment. And dude really no matter for making me laugh. Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. And what? Oh God. And dude, really know what I was wanting to do, and is this the right thing for me to do? Is move with him? Oh my God, and that's where I ended up stopping it.
Oh wow, Kim? No, Blossom. Blossom is hot in her butt. Is she a high school student? You said schoolgirl. You said schoolgirl. Is she high school or college?
High school.
And now, how old is this thug?
Probably in his 20s.
Okay. Now, this story got me want to whip Blossom's butt. I want to lock her down because she's going to the bar. How they getting in the bar? She's at the bar looking for somebody, her and her sister. So, as you was writing this, what made you choose to write about this type of situation?
Because I used to think about myself, how I used to sneak out. Me and my sister used to sneak out and go to the bars and stuff. She like, come on, I'll get you in. And dudes would holler. That's what kind of made me go think about this, do it like that. Me being the baby sister, and she the oldest, like, I got you.
Oh wow! This is actually a fun story, and I'm very curious to see where it goes. I want to know what's going to happen with Blossom and Kim and this street hustler. You just didn't give me enough. God, I want to know. Because I need to know what I'm going to do to Blossom. See, characters like that, characters like Blossom and the Thug, they really stick out as well. Because, you know, we see this going on every day, too. It's always a young girl wanting to be older than what she is, going out to these places, and end up with the wrong guy most of the time. Like you said, she got with a street hustler who's coming around getting her out of school, and that ain't right. So I'm curious to know. You got to finish that one. I'm curious to know what's going to go on with that. Because this is real time, and, you know, even though it's a short story and part fiction and part true, it's really got some truth to it.
Yeah.
Y'all really did short stories for real. Y'all going to be like, wow. Oh, God. But, yeah, that was awesome. Do you got any comments, Tanya, on that story?
Yeah, she was fast. She was hot in the tail.
Yeah.
Yes, she was fast.
Younger version of the character in your story, Jamie. Red fingernail polish.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
She took the younger version of her.
Yes, that's what it sounds like. Cause that didn't sound like that was her first time going. They didn't plan to go. They just ended up in the bar. No, that wasn't her first time. Come on, Amanda. Oh, God, that is something right there. That is something. So which direction are you going to take us with this? Is you going to take us somewhere exciting or some type of death adventure? What's going to happen with it?
Oh, no, I'm going to keep writing on to it, see what I end up with it.
Okay. And, sometimes you really don't know which way a story going to go until you actually do start writing. Because when I started writing mine, I was like going one way and the next thing, all this stuff started coming up to my head, and I just started writing and writing. I was like, oh, God. But, yeah, so you don't really never know till you actually get to writing.
Yeah.
And that's all right. Y'all both have done really well tonight with those stories. And I'm looking forward to, if you add some more to it, just let me know so that we can have you read it again. But actually, you are going to have to do it again because by the end of these 6 weeks, I'm going to have you go back and we're going to go over some editing and stuff to get them edited and, so you can place them on the website so that people can see them.
Hey, Jane,
so now I feel like my story is just overworded now. Wow. So I didn't really get to finish all my edits on mine, but I feel like I just wrote too much all of a sudden. But I'm going to go ahead and read it to y'all anyway. And my story is called Losing Alexandria Faith. Oh, y'all hear my papers rather. I'm trying to get them in order. It's called Losing Alexandria Faith. Okay. After going back and forth to the bathroom with diarrhea and vomiting, I decided that it was time for me to go see a doctor. What I thought was a stomach virus was actually a 6-week-old baby growing inside of me. Shocked and amazed at the blessing God gave my husband and I. During the 6 months of my pregnancy, the doctor spotted an abnormal growth through ultrasound. It turned out to be nothing. But earlier in my 3rd trimester, doing routine prenatal testing, revealed that my baby could possibly be born with birth defects. Alexandria Faith was born October 13, 2000. The year 2000. Perfect and healthy. No birth defects, but I was told she would be my first and last child due to complications during the pregnancy. Okay, so now we in a change of setting. This is Alexandria and her mom. This is the older version of Alexandria. She's 15 years old, and she's in the setting with her mom at home. Mom, where is my shoes for cheerleading practice? I'm going to be late again. Faith, you always do this at the last minute. And her mom finds the shoes, so she says, thanks, Mom. Alexandria is a very popular A honor roll student and cheerleader with a heart of gold. She attends church regular, and she helps the elderly with their chores and has a part-time job in a local restaurant. Just as I was getting ready to cook supper, the phone rang. Mrs. Clark. Yes, this is she. Who is calling? This is Kelly from Central Carolina High School. I am the school nurse. Alexandria is on her way to the hospital. All I know for now is that she collapsed while practicing, but she is stable. What? Okay. I'm on my way, said Alexandria's mother, nervously. I stopped everything I was doing. I didn't have time to fear. I called my husband, Mark, along the way. I just said, meet me at the hospital. All the way over to the hospital, I was praying. Soon as I got into the emergency room, I could see Alexandria's hair drenched in sweat. I knew she had a cough, but I wasn't prepared for what was next. as I rubbed my hand over Alexandria's head with a white hand cloth in my hand. Alexandria said in a long-toned voice, "Ma, I told her don't talk. Things were going to be all right." The nurse asked me to come out of the room so the doctor could fill me in. The doctor looked at me, and I looked at him. He finally said, "I'm sorry. Your daughter isn't going to live much longer. We give her 24 hours. It could be less. We ran tests, and she has a condition called cystic fibrosis. Her lungs are full of lesions, scars, and fluid. She has very little lung capacity. It's just a matter of time before her airway completely closes off." I asked the doctor, even though I wasn't trying to hear him, I wasn't believing, "What about a second opinion? Why now? Why now? I want a second opinion. My daughter is healthy. I want a second opinion," I cried. "Can't you give her something?" "Unfortunately, she is in her last stages. Nothing we can do but keep her calm and relaxed, Mrs. Clark. You should really call your husband and family. Spend these last moments together. She doesn't know. You can tell her, or we can tell her together." "No, I'll tell her, thank you." So Alexandria's father finally shows up and finds out what's going on. "Baby, we got to tell her together," said Alexandria's father. "We got to be strong for baby girl." Dad said in a, wait a minute. Oh, my bad. Okay. In a faint voice, Alexandria said, "Dad, hey, baby girl, we got to get you well and out of here so you can go cheer some more and eat some of my famous good old lemon pound cake and butter pecan ice cream." Alexandria looked up pale, barely opening her eyes, and sweaty with a little small smile, and said, "Dad, you're the best. Don't cry." He looked at Alexandria and said, "We have something to tell you, darling." Alexandria calmly said, "No, you don't. I have something to tell you." She said while coughing, "I'm going to die tomorrow from cystic fibrosis, but I'm not scared. I'm prepared." Everyone in the room stopped and looked around at each other in tears. "Who told her?" said Alexandria's mother. "God told me," Alexandria said. "God said this day would come and that my sickness would help others. He spoke to me in a dream. I lived this long because of my name, Faith. Alexandria Faith. I have faith in God. In my dream, I was an angel looking over both of you and my friends and my new little twin sisters. Let me go. You will see me again. Don't cry, Mom. You're pregnant. You're pregnant. Rejoice with me and Dad. Take me to the lake. I want to transition under my favorite tree where I always go. My funeral arrangements are already written out under my bed in the shoebox. Give the babies my necklaces, faith and hope." Looking in disbelief, clenching her shirt, Alexandria's mom said, "Why didn't you say something? How long have you known?" Alexandria said, "I knew at the age of 3. The angels have been walking with me ever since my first stay in the hospital for pneumonia. The angels said, 'Live like never before. Work for your wings.' I wanted to fly with them and help people. Every time I got sick, they took care of me," laughing and coughing. Alexandria said, "You thought it was my imagination when I would tell you about them. It wasn't, Ma. Angels are real. Remember when you needed gas and didn't have any money? The angels put $200 on the ground for you to find. And, Dad, the part for the go-kart, wait a minute, I can't read my writing. The part for the go-kart, you suck at fixing stuff, but the angels always go behind you and fix it so you don't hurt yourself. I waited for this moment. I love you both.